Hello everyone, just a little notice up front here that you may have already heard, so if you have, their time codes down in the description so you can skip around to wherever you want. As we'll kind of get into a little bit more later, this podcast episode is actually pre-recorded, if you can believe that, Freddie.
Oh my god.
This was recorded on December 3rd, 2017, so if any major news comes out or something like that between December 3rd and whenever this comes out, sorry, we are not aware of that. Please excuse our ignorance. We pre-recorded these 3 next episodes because basically Christmas and the first month of the first month of the year are very busy times for both of us, so it was either we go with nothing for like until early February, or we have these 3 kind of mini pods with no news, just a topic. So we thought you would enjoy these 3 topic-driven episodes over the holidays to hold you over until we return with a vengeance. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Alright, let's get into it. So, the podcast episodes 14, 15, 16 are all pre-recorded December 3rd. Sorry about that, but it's either that or nothing. We hope you enjoy. Alright. Alright, let's do this thing. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 15th episode of the Poorly Planned Podcast. Welcome to the new year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
My name is,
Hope no one got hit by fireworks. And if you did, hit me up.
If you did, I'll take care of you. My name is Benedict. You probably know me better as BHL Hudson. Here we talk movies, comics, TV. We never talk comics. Movies, TV shows, comic book movies, bunch of nonsense. With me as always is my friend and New Year's buddy, Frederick.
New Year's buddy? That's me! How was your New Year?
Amazing. It's so dumb. For the record, we're gonna do this for all of them. I'm gonna ask you last time, how was your Christmas? So as you know from that intro, we are recording this December 3rd. So we actually don't know what the New Year's like, but I'm sure a bunch of crazy stuff happened. I'm sure Trump got hit by several buses, driven by several Obamas.
I thought you said bombers.
That too. So for the new year, we thought, again, no news because this is pre-recorded, so if anything's happened...
Eddie, no news.
So if anything's happened that affects this topic, which it like trailers are going to come out before this pod does, but we thought we would talk most anticipated films of 2018, which more or less means I made a list of all the movies I think we'll have anything to say about for 2018, and we are just going to talk about them. I'm just going to go nuts. So, again... Stuff is going to come out, like I'm pretty sure the Jurassic World 2 trailer is going to come out.
Okay.
So we haven't seen anything that didn't come out around December 3rd.
Yes.
The latest thing was pretty much the Infinity War trailer. That's more or less what we got.
And this is not ranked, is it? Or
No, this is just an order of release date.
Okay.
No, it's ranked number 1, Proud Mary. Number 2, Maze Runner 5, question mark?
They've made 4 Maze Runner.
I have no idea. Anyway, so we're going to get into this. So... let's get right into it. Yeah. I hope
I hope I die.
I hope pods 14, 15, and 16 are not someone's first introduction to these, because
that'd not be good.
Normally we do news and what we watched and then a topic, or just news, but because
don't try to say yourself here. Now,
first thing,
Proud Mary,
what
Mary.
is that? It's an action movie with, I believe, Taraji P. Henson. She's the woman who was in Hidden Figures. The trailer looks kind of generic. Not very excited. Moving on.
Also, can I just say, speaking of action movies with female leads, you know what me and my dad might watch today?
Atomic Blonde.
Yes.
Very nice.
Because he's like, oh, that looks good.
It does.
And I was like, there's a sex scene in it. He's like, even better.
There's a very, not incredibly graphic, but it's
the incredibly
but for watching it with a parent, it's incredibly graphic. So just be warned. Once Sophia Boutella starts doing some stuff, just leave the room. So, yes, Proud Mary, are you excited? Okay, let's make a rating system for these, based on excitement. So we're gonna go, either you can answer meh, you can answer...
That's a technical term.
You can answer whoopee.
Whoopee?
Or you can answer nah, bro. So, Proud Mary, based on you know nothing about it.
Nah, bro.
Alright. The Maze Runner, meh. The Maze Runner 5. Also, there's an Insidious movie coming out, but we don't really need to talk about that. The Maze Runner 5. I put question mark next to 5 because I don't know if it's the 5th or the 4th. Maybe it's the 3rd.
Maybe it's the 1st.
It might be. I think it's going straight to TV, or is that Divergent? One of these series is going straight to TV. Anyway, Giancarlo. I don't know how to say his name. Giancarlo Esposito.
Despacito.
Yes, the guy Gus from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
He's in it. I'm pretty sure.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, because he's only in good movies. Have you seen any of the others?
I saw the first one. We watched that in like class or something.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen it. I must have seen it. I don't remember.
It's got eyebrows, dude.
Do you like these YA stuff? This YA stuff in general, like Hunger
What does
Games,
YA mean?
young adult,
Oh,
like Twilight.
I like
Games.
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games got bad towards the end.
I haven't seen the last two, so
The last two are bad. Or not bad, but just not as good. The second one is definitely the high point.
yeah.
Twilight,
I will never
Divergent.
watch. Divergent, I will never watch either.
Maze Runner.
Maze Runner, I thought was okay, but like.
But bro, we all have exceptions. Anyway, whatever. Okay, what would you rank that?
Meh.
I'm gonna say nah, bro. Okay.
I love this. The
So dumb.
God particle.
God Particle. Now,
What is
I'm
that?
not sure if this actually is coming out next year because it was supposed to come out this year and then it got pushed. But this is the.
Why not shoved?
It's the third film in the Cloverfield saga, basically.
Oh, I really want to watch that. That's the one with John
Goodman.
Goodman, right?
Yeah. The
Like-
what did you call him the other day?
The guy from King Kong
Yeah.
or Kong Skull Island.
Yeah. Anyway, so the thing is, I haven't seen I haven't seen the first Cloverfield, but I get what it is. It's the found footage movie where
Is that where like a guy shoots his kids in the end?
no, that's a fucked up movie. But then like it's a monster attacks New York, and then it's like a found footage movie, and I believe T.J. Miller's in it, or maybe that's another one.
I believe it sucks balls.
I believe there's a sneaky TJ in there.
Sneaky.
But then it seems fine. But then 10 Cloverfield Lane, I thought was one of the best
12.
movies of no, it's 10.
It's 12.
It's 10.
It's 12.
We have this debate every time, and it's so 10.
It's so 12.
10 Cloverfield Lane was one of my favorite movies of
It's got a better ring with 12.
2016. It's an amazing thriller. It's one of the most tense movies I've seen in a long time. And it's
And I watch all the thrillers.
it's one of John Goodman's best performances. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, I believe her name is great in it. And the guy in it with the beard, he's great. But it's
The guy with the beard.
it's a great mystery, and like you don't, and it's also I love the idea of this, because you know how it was like said to just be like, oh, it's a movie coming out soon, they're making it, and then they revealed it's a Cloverfield sequel, and I love this how the idea of there's this world where monsters kind of attack and like aliens kind of come down, but it's all like the first movie is a found footage movie, the next one's just a completely unrelated, like you do not have to watch the first one to get that.
Okay.
Completely unrelated like thriller of this guy traps this like
Don't spoil it for me.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but this guy takes this woman to his like survival shelter because he claims that like aliens are attacking outside, and the whole mystery of the movie is like, is he lying? Like, is he just kidnapping her, and is he gonna do something horrible to her, or? And it just there's so many twists throughout where you think it's going one way, like, oh no, he's lying, or oh no, he's telling the truth, and it's just it's kind of insane. And the ending I think is really not the ending of the film. The ending is awful, but
It's awful?
we'll get to that. But the like basically the answer to if he's lying or if there really are like these things happening, I think that's fascinating, the way that but the actual ending of the film, and anyone who's seen it knows what I'm talking about. It's terrible. It's not terrible, but it's so not
Anticlimactic?
no, it's not as good as the rest of the film by far. It really kind of like 90% of the film is just this amazing, tense, kind of terrifying, like John Goodman is super creepy, and then the last 10 minutes are like, okay, it's this.
It's enough.
And so anyway, God Particle. We got kind of sidetracked there. So God Particle is the third film. Okay. And it's going to be another completely unrelated thing, probably in a different genre. We haven't seen anything from it. I'd definitely give that a whoopee.
I'll give it a meh.
I'm very excited to see what they come up with. Hopefully it's everything 10 Cloverfield Lane was, except for that
more.
ending. Yes. 50 Shades Freed.
Whoopee! I haven't seen the other two, but I'm genuinely excited.
We should marathon them and then do an episode on it.
Can we?
What? I feel like we kind of should go see this one, because we were going to go see 50 Shades Freed, and then we're like, but do we really want to spend money on that? And then
And we did. But then,
Then we got kicked out. No, but
can we make a blood pact that we're going to watch this one?
no, absolutely not. What is wrong with you? But I don't know. It looks the first one I've seen like from like YouTube videos on it. I've seen
Sure.
yeah. I've seen a lot of like the first and second, mostly the first of like. It looks kind of hilarious how bad it is.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, now it looks like it's going to turn into like an action movie.
which sounds so dumb.
It
I
sounds
still
horrible.
have yet to see the trailer. I've still seen the first
Christian
like 5
Grey
seconds.
holds a gun,
Oh my
and they're
God.
married now.
I know they're married now. The poster says Mrs. Grey will see you now. Very clever.
Extremely clever.
End to an era. So I'm gonna give that a. Well, I'm gonna give it a nah, bro. That being said, we might see it.
I'll give it a meh.
So
Actually, I'll give it a whoopee.
All right, we will see. Now for quite the whoopee, Black Panther. That's the worst way to introduce this.
For the biggest whoopee of them all.
Black Panther.
That looks great.
Can't wait. It looks absolutely fantastic. They talked about it a lot, especially when the trailers came out. But Ryan Coogler's the director. The entire cast, the action, the world, just like the city of Wakanda, everything looks spectacular. The only thing I'm worried about is that it's going to turn into kind of a generic Marvel movie.
Kind of like an Ant-Man boy.
Well, yeah, where it's just like the villain is a slightly different version of the hero and they fight. And like, okay, we've seen that with Ant-Man and Iron Man and Incredible Hulk and that kind of stuff. So thought we were kind of getting away from that, but I'm excited, especially for the director and cast mainly. Plus new corner of the MCU and set up to Infinity War. I'm betting. My bet before was that the Soul Stone was in Heimdall.
Yeah.
Why did you sound so nervous? Yes. In Heimdall somewhere.
We all know where he put it.
God damn it, Idris.
It's in his left ear.
Probably. But because, that makes the most sense. His eyes are the color of the stone, and also his like power is to see souls across the universe. So it makes sense that he'd have the Soul Stone. But I think it might be in Wakanda, because that's the only movie we have left until Infinity War, and also a large portion of Infinity War clearly takes place like right outside or in Wakanda, based on that trailer. So it's probably there. The movie overall it looks great. Great trailers, great music, great action. Andy Serkis, Martin Freeman, love him. Whoopee.
I hope Andy Serkis is gonna have like more to do
Then just have a claw hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And being called Claw.
That's pretty clever.
Now the late man.
Early Man. This is
Don't mind
the
this fool.
this is the new film from Aardman, I think they're called. They do Wallace and Gromit and
Oh my god.
kind of the flushed away style.
I hate those.
I used to hate them when I was a kid because they kind of freaked me out.
Yeah.
But I feel like everything freaked me out as a
Like
kid.
Peter and the Big Apple or something.
Oh, James and the Giant Peach.
I don't know. They're like trapped in.
Yes, it's James. There's a spider and a caterpillar and a bunch
Yeah. That's the
yeah.
one.
That, but it's not that style. It's like Wallace and Gromit, like claymation.
Yeah, that's still bad.
Was James and the Giant Peach claymation?
It was.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I haven't really seen the trailers for this, but it's basically that style, but with a caveman, like cavemen who then are found by, I believe, like people with like iron weapons. It's like it's the Iron Age. Tom Hiddleston's in it. It's probably going to be good. They make good stuff generally. The last one they did was Shaun the Sheep, which apparently was quite good. I haven't seen it, but
they're so useless. Like,
suck it, Aardman. So I'm gonna say
I'm gonna say nah, bro.
we should have an in between meh and whoopee because
Nah.
that's where I would put this. All right, we can only go one of 3 ways.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm forced to say meh.
I'll say nah, bro.
Red Sparrow. Have you seen the trailer for this?
I don't think so.
This
What
is
this
the
about?
Jennifer Lawrence. Basically, it's like a Black Widow movie. It's like she trains to become a super spy. It looks fine. I'm not a huge Lawrence fan, but it looks fine. I'm gonna say definite meh. It could be good.
I'll give it a meh.
Ooh, that's a spicy meh.
It was a spicy meh.
Death Wish
What I have.
for Adam Sandler. This is it's a remake of a movie from a long time, I think from the 70s, where Bruce Willis goes around vigilanteing basically the city. Didn't we talk about the trailer for this?
We might have.
There was a big controversy around the trailer because it's like violence, racism, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't give a shit.
It looks not great. I think it's being directed by Eli Roth, who
The Book of Eli?
you probably know from Inglourious Bastards as
who?
he's the is he called the Bear Jew?
He's the big guy who beats the German with the bat?
But he's also like a director of horror movies and such. He directed, the last thing he directed I think was The Green Inferno, where like a bunch of people get plane wrecked and then they get eaten by cannibals.
Oh god, I want to watch that.
Yeah. Did I think he did Knock Knock. I'm gonna look that up. I'm quite sure Eli Roth did our favorite movie, Knock Knock. Yes, he directed Knock Knock. Finally, we get a chance to talk about Knock Knock. Knock Knock is a movie that I watched the first...
Knock Knock is a movie.
I watched like the first 20 minutes of on Netflix, and then I was like, what am I doing with my life? I mean, I love Keanu, but I was like, I can't do this. Like, there's a scene that just goes on forever where they're just walking around the house, and it's not scary, it's not tension-filled, it's just like... And then
It's just Keanu giving a house tour.
Welcome
to MTV Cribs.
Which you think would be delightful, but it's very boring. And then then like I skipped ahead 20 minutes and it's like Keanu getting blown by two girls, which
you stayed on, I guess.
Which I immediately
just for
left.
Keanu.
And it's just I've heard it gets like crazier towards the end. They rape him, I think. I don't know.
I've seen the ending. Do you want to know how it ends?
Is it the part where he gets his head put in the sand or whatever?
Yeah, they like bury him and make him
watch a video
of him like getting raped, basically, which they put on Facebook. So
yeah, what were we talking about? The Bear Jew. Death Wish.
The Bear Jew.
Death Wish. Anyway,
what was it about?
Bruce Willis kills people because he's like a vigilante.
Oh, okay.
Definite meh. Probably not, bro.
I'll give it a meh.
It looks whatever. A Wrinkle in Time. The only reason I'm excited for this, and I'm going to give this a very minor whoopee, is because, well, the trailer looks fine. It looks...
What is this about again?
It's based on... It's another one of those It's another one of those things that I should know about, but I don't. It's think Murder on the Orient Express, where it's like a book that like everyone knows about. It's super famous. I just have no idea what it is. Okay. So the trailer looks... I think what I said in my video is it's interestingly chaotic, which is like there's just a bunch of shit happening, and it's like, oh, okay. Like there are so many, like Oprah's in it. That's it.
That's enough.
There's like Chris Pine is in it. It has a really good cast, but like this weird magical element. They go to this other dimension or something. I don't know. It looks interesting. The only reason... Not the only, but the main reason I'm excited for this is because it's directed by Ava DuVernay, or DuVernay, I don't know how to pronounce it. Or Duvay, who did Selma, which I think is a fantastic film.
Selma?
So, yeah, about Martin Luther King. Have you not seen it? You should. It's really good. Yeah, so you should watch the trailer. It looks interesting. I'm gonna give that a minor whoopee.
I'll give that nah, bro. No, I'll give it a meh.
Missed me with that Oprah. Next up, Tomb Raider. I'm gonna give this a massive whoopee, mainly because of Nick Frost. Mainly because of Billy Crash. Billy Crash is in it inexplicably.
We have to watch this.
We do.
Billy Crash. All right, I'll give it a whoopee.
No,
just for
definitely
Billy Crash.
It's probably gonna be terrible, but I'm gonna see it because it has Billy Crash.
I'm gonna give it a whoopee for Billy.
The trailer looks whatever. But I think it's gonna be bad because video game movies generally are terrible. And I think Alicia Vikander is a good choice for Lara Croft, but it looks bad. And it's probably going to be bad. If it's good, I will be happily surprised. But, nah, bro.
But Billy.
Also, excuse any chewing sounds you may hear in the background. I know it's unprofessional for a professional podcast, but we both have chips. Well, Freddie has chips, and we both have grapes, so... and Frederick is currently finding the perfect grape. Anyway, next thing. We just had lunch, so I am... Pacific Rim 2 Uprising.
I'm gonna just give that a straight up meh. Actually, nah, bro.
I'm gonna give it a meh. I haven't seen the first
one.
Doesn't
it have Finn in it?
It does, and he's British. Yeah, meh. Trailer looks kind of too cartoony for my taste. But then again, giant robots punching monsters and stuff. That should be cartoony, right? I'm gonna say meh, though. Isle of Dogs, which is the new Wes Anderson film. I'm gonna give it a hard whoopee.
Really?
Yeah, have you seen the trailer?
No.
It looks delightfully creative and different. It's like
just read the next thing. I'm sorry.
So have you seen any Wes Anderson films?
What are Wes Anderson films?
There's like Moonrise Kingdom, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
No, I haven't seen any of those.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I have seen that.
And so it's like in the style of animation of Fantastic Mr. Fox, but it's I can't remember the trailer really, but it's in Japan, and there are dogs. And there's a really good voice cast. It looks spectacular, and I love Grand Budapest Hotel is fantastic. His other movies are, I haven't seen all of them, but generally I really like it. So hell yeah, I'm well on board for that.
I'll give it a meh.
Next one is
Sherlock Gnomes.
Sherlock Gnomes. So,
What's happening here, Tuck?
did you see the first the first Romeo and Juliet movie?
I did not.
Good, me neither. But it has James McAvoy
Oh, very good.
and probably someone else. Is that the one? No, Justin Timberlake's in Trolls. Wait, let me just look this up real quick. I hate that I'm looking up Romeo and Juliet. It made a lot of money. It looks bad, but it made a lot of money. John Krasinski's wife, Emily Blunt, is in it.
Emily Blunt's his wife?
John Krasinski?
Yeah.
I believe we talked about this last time.
Did we?
Or
But
several times ago.
She's not very sharp, is she?
And I believe you made that exact joke last time as well. Anyway, so that apparently made a lot of money. So now the sequel, Sherlock Gnomes, is coming out, starring. I told you who's Sherlock himself in this, but can you remember? I'll give you a hint. It's a Sneaky Depp. That's not much of a hint. That's more of an answer, but it is
Sneaky Depp.
Sneaky Depp. Yeah, he is. He really needs that paycheck, doesn't he? After that disappointing murder on the Orient Express.
No, it's sneakily making money. What
It
do you
is. So the trailer actually looks horrendous. Like, it looks like one of those fake movies playing in front of Tropic Thunder. Remember
Yes.
yeah. I saw it on James McAvoy's Instagram. There was a joke in it. I can't remember did I tell you about the river joke? The infamous river joke from the Sherlock Gnomes trailer. For the record, this should. Oh my god, who approved? Never mind. But anyway,
It was so McAvoy.
so McAvoy's doing all the voices, just acting like Johnny Depp did it. It's
it on Johnny.
it's the joke is they're standing on one end of a river, right? And they need to get to the other side, and
Already bored.
and Sherlock Gnomes is like, we're gonna need a ship to get to the other side, and Nomeo himself says, "No ship, Sherlock." It works on so many levels, doesn't it? It works on exactly -5 levels.
It's a bunker level right there.
So I'm gonna hit that with a hard
Nah, bro.
nah, bro. God, it looks horrible. Moving
No.
on. Ready Player One.
It's just like a.
It's the new Spielberg film. Do you have a problem with Spielberg?
No?
It has the new Cyclops in it from X-Men Apocalypse. He's the main guy. Ty Sheridan. Simon Pegg?
What?
What?
TJ Miller.
Oh god. Sneaky Miller. Ben Mendelsohn's in it. He was the bad guy in Rogue One. Mark Rylance, the BFG. Oh, that's a pretty good cast. I didn't know Pegg was in it. Anyway, you've seen the trailer for it, right? It's
don't
the
think
one where I'm gonna just pull this up because it's easier to show than explain. Basically, it's based on a really popular book where you go into this and you put on this like VR system basically, and then look at Tyler. And then you go into this world of like basically pop culture references.
Okay.
So it's
that's
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
There's there's like Deathstroke and Harley Quinn. There's Blade Runner, I think. The Iron Giant is in it.
What?
That's pretty awesome. The DeLorean. What's his name? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah. A bunch of stuff. I don't
Nice.
know. It looks interesting. And Spielberg, I don't think he's as good as he used to be, but Tintin was pretty fun and Bridge of Spies was pretty good. So he hasn't really made a like great adventure movie though in a while, I think. Again, Tintin's good, but like what was Warhorse? Let's be real here, Spielberg. So I don't know. I'm excited though. I'm curious to see like all the references and stuff, and also I am very excited to see more of the Iron Giant because that's one of my favorite films, and it never got a sequel. So even though at the end it kind of hints towards that there could be a sequel, so I'm very excited about that. Very good. I'm gonna give that a whoopee.
I'll give that a whoopee as well.
New Mutants is
Whoopee.
next.
It's got Macy Williams.
I'm gonna hit you with a meh.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, bro?
Like, I'm excited about the like Fox trying new stuff. It's worked out great with Logan, Deadpool, Gambit is looking kind of promising. Multiple Man that's coming out, but the trailer
It's got
doesn't
Macy Williams in it. It's gonna be good.
well,
That's all there is to it.
you know, just to prove you wrong, I'm gonna look up what she's been in. I bet you anything she's in like a Romeo and Juliet type movie. Oh, she's in Early Man, which we talked about.
Oh, see, we got iBoy.
iBoy, The Book of Love.
Doctor Who?
Cyberbully. She was in that movie called Gold with Matthew McConaughey.
Was she?
No, that's another movie.
Because like I watched that.
Called Gold.
I watched that movie and I didn't see her.
Okay, so she hasn't really been in anything terrible. I take it back. Good job, Macy. But the trailer doesn't look great. Again, we did see some horror movies last year with It and Get Out. We kind of broke through on that front.
Ah, yes.
But I will be seeing this because I have to. But it looks like just a kind of generic horror film.
Uh-huh.
But again, anything can be good. Hopefully the next trailer kind of wows me, and hopefully the movie actually surprises me. It's not just like I hope it really embraces that it's a horror movie with mutants, and not just like it's a horror movie, but occasionally someone can like move something with their mind. You know. I'm gonna give you a meh, leaning on a whoopee.
I'll give it a whoopee.
Rampage. We just talked about this a lot. Well, several months ago we talked about this. George. Did you see the crocodile or whatever it is? Is that the line at the end of the trailer?
Still haven't. Isn't it the wolf?
I don't know. Whatever.
It's the wolf.
I'm gonna hit that with a nah, bro.
Yeah, me too.
A really hard nah, bro, because of George.
Because of George.
He doesn't say it like that. Why do we say it like that? George. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. But hey, maybe it'll be fun in kind of that cheesy, schlocky kind of way. So yeah, I'm gonna say nah, bro.
Now,
Avengers: Infinity War.
Nah, bro.
The trailer came out recently for us on December 3rd, but on January 5th it's probably old news, mate. I'm gonna have to do some epic time travel in my mind here. We talked about this in depth
in Johnny Depp
2 pods ago, which we will do on Thursday. See, look at this. Look at this Days of Future Past I'm doing here. You've already heard all of our thoughts on that, and we also don't want to talk about it because we're going to talk about it in like 5 days. So, but it looks amazing. We watched it at the same time, the trailer, and we both were quite wowed. I think I was a little more wowed than you because I'm a better fan. It looks absolutely spectacular. Obviously, can't wait. Probably at least top 2 most anticipated films next year.
What's number 1, I wonder?
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Why not multiple people? Star Wars story. Why not multiple men?
This
is gonna be bad.
This has been such a shit
I'm gonna give it a nah, bro.
I'm gonna give it a meh. I'm gonna give it an optimistic meh.
You could a sneaky meh.
Sneaky depth. Guys, like if this was still under Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
Why not Chris
Duke?
Chris Barron.
This would be like probably my number 3 of the year
number 3
because Han Solo is probably my favorite character in all of Star Wars, and Lord and Miller are 2 of my favorite directors. However, they were kicked off because they were. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't like I'm sure they had a good reason for doing it, but it's because they were getting like 2. If you hear a bowl in the background, by the way, that's Freddie trying to finger a grape out of the bowl. But they were like getting too comedic with it, and they too much improv because like with Jump Street, Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum are like obviously improvisers, but apparently Alden Ehrenreich, the main Han Solo guy, is not good at improv, and he complained to the studio that like they're making me improv and I just want to read the script, so they got rid of him. That's the story anyway. And then they got Ron Howard on board.
Who's Ron Howard?
He did Apollo 13, Rush, the Tom Hanks is in Italy movies. What are they called? Tom Hanks Vacation. Yeah, Da Vinci Code. Pretty sure he did those.
I said Inferno. Yeah,
the last one's called. Okay, yeah.
Is that in the same universe?
Yeah.
Oh.
I really, really wanted to see like, not really. I'm not desperate.
I'm passionate for that Hanks.
I really wanted to see like Star Wars movies in different genres. You know, it's like what superhero movies have done. And if it's kind of weird and not like the others, I'd love to see that. Like a 22 Jump Street kind of like. Obviously not 22 Jump Street, but like a more meta comedy with Han Solo. Yeah. That sounds great, but I feel like Ron Howard.
Shoot some aliens like, ooh, dang.
I feel like I feel like Ron Howard is just gonna make like a totally fine standard Ant-Man-esque Star Wars movie. When I say Ant-Man-esque,
why are we always hitting on Ant-Man?
Because it's just like such an average movie. It's good, but like there's nothing special about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Except for something in there probably. But hopefully, I hope I'm surprised. I hope it's great, but currently,
I'll give it a nah, bro.
It's been such an awful production. Apparently, like everything's gone wrong. So, I am cautiously meh, optimistic meh. I hope it's good.
For my probably most anticipated movie.
Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Looks
God,
great.
it's gonna be so great.
The teaser, the Bob Ross thing that came out. I'm sure by the time this goes out, there'll be
Another trailer.
Yeah,
like an
something
actual
else.
trailer, maybe.
It looks great. If they can just keep it like they've done the marketing, that'd be perfect. Although I doubt they can. Dopender's back.
Of course.
That's all I care about. It all looks great.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead looks pretty fire. One might,
Have a little sneaky chuckle to yourself. It looks great. It's one of the John Wick directors, so I'm assuming the action's gonna be great. It's still Ryan Reynolds kind of creative behind the camera a little bit, so I'm assuming the comedy, same writers. I think the comedy will still be there based on the marketing. It will be. Very excited. I was less excited about this, but then that Bob Ross thing came out, and
you're like, yes.
Yes, Bob Ross. Great, love it. All right.
Why do I feel like you're the biggest Bob Ross fan?
I actually watched some Bob Ross. You know,
Yeah.
we talked about it 2 episodes ago.
Did we?
Days of Future Past. Ocean's 8, otherwise potentially known as Ocean's Ocho, or maybe they changed that. The all-female Ocean's 11 reboot with Sandy Bullock and
Isn't it Sandra?
yeah, right. We're cool like that. Let me see. There's someone else in this. Melissa McCarthy.
Oh god.
No, I'm just kidding.
I've been perfect. Who's in this? Matt Damon.
The all-female reboot with Matt Damon. Kate Blanchett, Olivia Munn, Dakota Fanning.
Isn't Olivia Munn the girl in Apocalypse?
Yeah. Anne Hathaway, Sandy, Helena Bonham Carter. It's all.
Haley Baldwin.
Who's Haley Baldwin? Is she married to Alec?
Alec, I hope so.
Let's see. Where you at, Alec? Alright, I'm assuming she's married to Alec. Or one of the less popular Baldwin boys. The Baldwin boys.
The worst name. The Baldwin Boys. Bully group.
So, I'm gonna hit that with a hard meh. I haven't seen Ocean's 11 or any of the films, although I'd like to. They seem like they're fun. This looks not because it's. I know immediately people are like, yeah, you don't like it because it's all female. I don't care. It doesn't. But
Oh god, Gary Ross.
it's directed by a surprising Gary Ross. Did he do Hunger Games? He did. Oh, that's very not exciting. He did the first Hunger Games, which is not very well directed, in my humble opinion. Gary motherfucking Ross. Yeah.
Such a white name. So what are you having tonight, Gary Ross? Salad and spaghetti.
Distant cousin of Bob Ross. Well, I'm gonna hit that with a hard meh, probably a nah, bro.
I'm gonna hit that with a nah, bro.
Maybe if once I see the other films, I'll be excited. But I don't know if this is a sequel, if it's a reboot. I hope it's a sequel because I think that's one thing that a lot of people didn't like about the Ghostbusters is that it was like completely ignored the others.
Yeah.
So but yeah,
But it had Murray in it.
it did have Murray. As should every movie. Incredibles 2, which I misspelled here. Obviously, it's my most anticipated film of 2018. Yeah, the teaser looked perfect, like exactly what we were hoping for. Am I right?
No.
I hated it.
I've only watched it like once, and I didn't pay much attention to it.
The teaser?
Yeah.
What we talked about it.
Yeah, but
You said you loved it. More than your father.
I love most things. My father.
Let's not kid ourselves.
An invalid point you bring up, sir.
Yeah, it's The Incredibles is next week.
It looks incredible.
Thank you. Next episode, we're doing Pixar movies ranked.
Are we? No. Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. So The Incredibles is my favorite Pixar film, one of my just favorite films of all time. Been waiting for this movie since I was like a very small child.
This was a small boy. Small boy Hudson. The Baldwin Boys.
I can't wait. I'm very excited. Same director, same cast. Sam Jackson is back.
It was the same cast. Then it can't be right after, can it?
It can. Finding Nemo, the kid who plays Nemo, got back. I don't know how. Anyway. Look,
I don't care how.
most anticipated. Yeah. Let's go. Jurassic World 2, which
That was
probably
so
just
insane.
had a trailer recently, which we have not seen because we're from the past. All right, let's do a fun game. Predict what the Jurassic World 2 trailer looks like.
Looks like I think there's gonna be a dinosaur or two in it.
Probably.
A sneaky Pratt.
He's not very sneaky, is he?
It's very loud.
I'm gonna guess there's a someone says the title comes on, and then someone says like a quote from Jurassic Park. It's like, you know, some quote, and then like a big dinosaur yells.
I've decided not to endorse your park.
And then some dinosaur yells.
That's a big pile of dino dung. But Malcolm's in this.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh yeah, they're so gonna have at the end of the trailer a sneaky Malcolm in there.
They are.
Why is everyone sneaky today?
What? But Malcolm's always sneaky.
That's fair. He's the most sneaky. I'm looking forward to it. I really like Jurassic World, and I'm very curious to see where they go now, because now they really can't have a park open. So are the dinosaurs going to come to mainland, or are they going to use them in a war or something?
Are they going to like go hunt them down?
I don't know. Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
I'm excited to see what happens, but
should like make
Pratt's
them
back.
extinct once and for all?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Looking forward to it. I'm gonna hit you with a whoopee.
I'm gonna hit you with a whoopee.
Oh, we didn't get Incredibles. Yeah, Incredibles gets the biggest of whoopies.
It gives me the biggest of knobros.
The Purge, The Island. It's the 4th The Purge movie.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro. We watched the first The Purge on Halloween.
We badass motherfuckers.
It was very average. I did enjoy how at the end, like, I think Ethan Hawke has like a machine gun or something, or a chainsaw. I don't know.
No one should ever give Ethan Hawke a machine gun.
I haven't seen the second one, but apparently Crossbones is in it, and he's like going around town helping purging people. And the third one's a bit more of that, but there's like a political thing. In this one, I guess they're going to an island.
Sorry, I just saw Nutcracker in the Four Realms.
It's unrelated. So yeah, we gotta speed this up. Actually, we have a lot of movies. Let's see. Ant-Man the Wasp, probably gonna be fine. I'm gonna hit you with a small whoopee.
I'm gonna hit you with a meh.
I hope it's better than the first, because the first one, as we always say, is good. It's just, it's not exceptional or anything. The Nun. It's the new Conjuring movie. So now they had the Annabelle movies, now they're doing The Nun. Have you seen The Nun from The Conjuring?
No.
She's pretty
I've seen the first
creepy.
Conjuring.
Oh, she's in the second. It's pretty creepy. Probably gonna be good. Hit you with a meh, 'cause I'm not gonna see it. Hotel Transylvania 3.
I'm gonna hit you with a whoopee.
I'm gonna hit you with a Y. I'm gonna hit you with my fists. Have you seen the trailer? They go on a summer vacation. It looks awful.
Well, I haven't seen number 2 either.
Me neither.
Hey, bro.
It looks like a very like kind of just trotted out sequel that doesn't really have a lot of.
Okay, I'll give it a meh.
I'm gonna give it a nah, bro. Skyscraper. No idea what this is about.
Isn't this the new The Rock movie?
This is the new The Rock movie. So
I'll give this a meh.
I'm gonna say a meh 'cause I have no idea what it is, but The Rock is kind of losing his touch recently with making good movies, so probably not gonna be great. Hopefully it'll surprise me.
I miss the days of the Tooth Fairy.
Don't we all? Mamma Mia, here we go again.
You sound so unenthusiastic.
God, I am.
Mamma Mia, here we go again.
I've never seen Mamma Mia.
It's so good.
Confession time. It doesn't look great, I'll be perfectly honest.
Is the trailer out?
No, I mean the first Mamma Mia.
Oh, it's really good.
Well, you say that. Cher is in it, apparently.
Who?
Cher.
Who's Cher?
I don't know. Some singer or something. I'm gonna hit that with a nah, bro, 'cause I haven't seen the first one.
I'm hit with a whoopee.
Also, because I feel like it's gonna be. Do you ever see Big Fat Greek Wedding? Do you ever see Big Fat Greek Wedding 2?
Yes.
You did?
No.
Okay, yeah, because the first one's apparently like really great Mamma Mia cult status kind of thing. I don't know if Mamma Mia was a cult film. I don't know what I'm talking about, frankly. Let's move on. Mission Impossible 6.
Whoopee.
Whoopee.
There's been so much Cavill stash going on.
Oh my god, Cavill. Someone's gonna take that out of context. Cavill! Don't! We've been sorely lacking the Tom Cruise for a while.
For 3 weeks now.
So it's great to get. I'm sure a trailer will be out by the time this goes up. Some Cruise, some Peg, probably some Marcellus. I am looking forward to it. I love those films. I actually don't think there's a single one of those films that I don't like, because Mission Impossible.
The second one?
Well, I love that one because it's so horrible. First one's great. Second one is one of the funniest movies I've seen, maybe ever, because it's so bad. 3 is pretty good. 4 is amazing. 5 is amazing. I am.
Cavill's gonna ruin this franchise.
Cavill's gonna just shit all over it.
That's why they're gonna attack him.
I am very much looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what Tom Cruise did to break his back or whatever the hell he broke.
I don't think he broke his back.
He probably broke his ankle. Christopher.
Paralyzed from the waist down.
From the waist up. Christopher Robin. Now, I didn't put this here for any other reason, but just to remind people that we're getting a live-action Winnie the Pooh movie.
That's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, well, it's got, you know who it's got? It's got your favorite person, Ewan McGregor.
I see my favorite person.
He's Obi-Wan in the Star Wars prequels.
Oh yeah, I know.
And
He's in
train spotting, yeah. Why? I mean, Cinderella was pretty good, and Beauty and the Beast I quite liked, and Jungle Book was pretty great.
But it's gonna look so horrifying when they take Winnie the Pooh and turn him into a live action.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Haley Atwell's in it. Hey.
Who's that?
Agent Carter. Jim Cummings is Winnie the Pooh. That seems horribly inappropriate. Brad Garrett. I know this guy from somewhere.
Jim Cummings.
Brad Garrett. Oh, he's in a bunch of pics. Wait, is Jim Cummings always Winnie the Pooh? I hope not. What, Shrek the Third. Jim. Anyway, the director of
Quantum of Solace.
Of World War Z and Quantum of Solace. God, this is gonna be bad. Yeah. So that's happening. I don't know why. Maybe it'll be good though.
I don't know how.
I'm mostly looking forward to Lion King of these live action things. Let's keep it moving. We gotta speed around some of these. The Equalizer 2. You excited?
What's that?
Have you seen the first Equalizer?
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. I'm gonna say nah, bro. Also, Christopher Robin. I'm gonna hit you with a meh, because it could be good. The Predator. Very much looking forward to it because it's directed by Shane Black.
Meh.
I'm gonna say Whoopi because you know who Shane Black is. We talk about him like every week.
Do we?
You always say, why not Shane White?
Why not Shane White?
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, The Nice Guys, Iron Man 3. He's great. Also, it's got Keegan Michael Key on it, in it. On top of it, it has a pretty good cast. Let me pull this up real quick.
Olivia Munn again.
Olivia Munn, Jacob Tremblay, the guy from the little boy from.
He's trembling.
He is. Boyd Holbrook, the Wolverine guy.
Oh my god!
As I live and breathe,
the Wolverine.
Thomas Jane, who was the Punisher probably at one point. Sterling K. Brown, who is in something I know. Keegan Michael Key. Edward James Key from Key and Peele.
Oh. Oh my.
Alfie Allen, that one guy from, I think he's also this guy.
That's Theon.
Yeah, Theon. That was what I was thinking.
John Wicky Boy.
Yeah. And that one guy from Moonlight. Trevante Rhodes. So, I'm gonna give that a hard
Why do you sound so...
Okay, Barbie. Barbie's happening. You excited about Barbie?
I'm gonna watch Barbie.
Of course you are. Who's in it? Anne Hathaway. God, I'm gonna hit you with a nah, bro.
I don't like Hathaway a lot.
Ouch. Well, I'm not... Whatever. Who cares?
I'm gonna hit you with a nah, bro.
I'm not gonna see it. They're making a Scarface remake. You seen Scarface?
Yeah, roll my old friend. Is that the one?
Yes.
It's not the one, but...
I haven't seen it. New one's written by the Coen brothers. It was rumored it was gonna star Sofia Vergara. That's not happening anymore. I'm saying meh because I am indifferent. Robin Hood Origins, or just called Robin Hood now, with your boy Muggsy.
I don't know why they'd choose Muggsy. He's such a non-archer. He's gonna shoot his own foot.
And also your boy Leon, Jamie Foxx.
Leon!
I am actually surprisingly really excited for this. I don't know why. It's probably not gonna be good, but I love me some Taron. And it's also got Jamie Dornan.
Who's that?
What? 50 Shades of Dornan, man. Ben Mendelsohn as the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Nottingham.
I love the Robin Hood story. I'm not a big fan of these like gritty retakes on the classics of Alice in Wonderland, but it's all dark and gritty. King Arthur, but it's Charlie Hunnam. But I'm inexplicably
excited. You not like
for
the
this.
Russell? The Crow?
I haven't seen the Russell the Crow. The director hasn't really directed anything of note. I'm weirdly excited for this. I'm gonna hit you with a small whoopee, even though it's probably gonna be bad. Smallfoot, god damn it. Hit you with the gnawest of bros. It looks terrible. And by that I mean it's from a good animation studio whose trailers usually don't look great. So maybe it'll actually be really good.
It's gonna be horrible.
It might be really good. Although the tagline is "Yet or not, here we come," which Channing.
Poor Channing.
Venom. Towards.
I'll give it a whoopee because
director of Zombieland.
Oh, I like Zombieland.
Plus Tom Hardy. That's a good sign.
Plus Tom.
But Sony.
Good at everything.
Yeah, but Sony is just like the worst. Well, they managed to f up a lot of stuff, so I feel like they're gonna mess it up. But I am nervously excited. It's gonna be rated R. I think I want to see a trailer. I really want to see a trailer. I'm gonna say medium between meh and whoopee. First Man, hard whoopee. This is. I also realized whoopee is another word for sex at this point.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah, we can't go back.
Are you searching whoopee sex?
Boisterous convivial fun. Okay, merrymaking. Yeah, sure, that works. Sexual play. I'm gonna give Robin Hood some whoopee. I googled the definition for whoopee, and the first thing says merrymaking. So I assume it's a good thing. The First Man. It's directed by Damien Chazelle. La La Land, Whiplash, two of my favorite movies. It's starring the Goose.
The Goose.
It's starring the Griff.
The Griff.
And it's starring someone else I like. Kyle Chandler. He's pretty good. Corey Stoll, the villain from Ant-Man. I'm excited. Very good. Love Damien Chazelle's movies. Can't wait. Halloween. They're making another Halloween movie.
What's that? I know what Halloween is. But
Michael Myers.
This is Mike Myers.
Oh yeah, exactly. Wait, Michael.
Michael.
Mike Myers. You know him.
Oh, I know that boy.
This boy. So they're making a sequel actually. People are excited. I'm not a big fan of that franchise because I've never really seen it.
I've not seen it either.
So, meh. I'm indifferent. The Girl in the Spider's Web. You ever see The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Oh, that's with a filthy Craig.
It is. Well, anyway, I hear it's a dark film. Obviously.
Is it in the dark universe?
So, are you excited for the sequel?
I'll give it a nah, bro.
I will give it a meh because I might see the first one before I watch that. Jungle Book.
Again.
We're getting another live-action Jungle Book movie, but this one is directed by Andy Serkis. The circus is in town.
The circus to freak.
That's how he introduces himself. I love my name is Andy Serkis. Circus to freak.
It's a code name. Circus to
but
freak.
the cast does look promising. We got Serkis himself as Baloo, because of course. We got Cumberbatch as Shere Khan, Christian Bale as Bagheera, Kate Blanchett as Ka.
Ka as Kate Blanchett.
What a Tom Holland ripoff. Tom Hollander.
Is that?
Hey, Eddie, what's his face?
Oh,
he's in The World's End.
He's in Sherlock Holmes with.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's in The World's End and Filth, and also Atomic Blonde. Anyway.
Wait. Is that the Lord Friendzone?
No.
Ah.
That's Lord Warhorse. Well, I'm curious to see what this looks like, but like, why would you? After Disney,
when would you?
After Disney made such a good one, there's no way you can make. I guess they're gonna make it more like dark and more based on like the original book or something, and not the movie. I don't know. I don't know why you do this, but I'm curious to see something. I'm gonna hit you with a meh.
Circus is gonna do something good.
Circus is good, yeah. Meh, probably Whoopi.
I'll give it a whoopee.
Whoopi. X-Men: Dark Phoenix.
Meh. Is Sophie good?
No. I mean, she's back, but she's not good. In those movies, at least. This is a really weird movie to me, because, like, I haven't heard anything about it, you know? Like, they finished shooting it, and I just know that from McAvoy's Instagram. Like, McAvoy's back, Fassbender's...
McAvoy's talks.
McAvoy's back, Fassbender's back, Lawrence is back, like... I don't know, the last one really felt like
Who's Lawrence?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh god, I wish.
Like Quicksilver in it?
Yeah.
Very
the
good.
last one felt really like kind of a conclusion, like they're wrapping up, but they're doing it again. So I really liked Apocalypse. I'm curious to see more of these characters. I just thought we were kind of done with that, but sure, okay. I hope they make it somehow different from all of them, because the last one was getting kind of samey.
Now, The Nutcracker and the Four Realms.
New Disney movie, meh. I'm indifferent.
Alright, meh.
Holmes and Watson. It's a new Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly comedy.
Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Why does he have to ruin everything?
I quite like Will Ferrell sometimes.
Me too.
Let's see. Yeah, John C. Reilly, Hugh Laurie. Ralph Fiennes is the villain, apparently. I'm kind of... sure, if it's funny. He's generally kind of funny. Who's directing it, actually? That might... Ethan... Oh, no.
Eaton
Cohen, the director of Get Hard.
Tropic Thunder, though.
No, he didn't direct it. He just, like, worked in... He looks like a human badger. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Eaton.
Sure, whatever. Meh, I don't... oh, God. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. New
Is
Illumination... No. It's the new
thank
Illumination animation movie from people who made, like, Despicable Me and Minions and Secret Life of Pets and all that.
Interesting.
Well, they made the most related to this is they made the Lorax, also based on Dr. Seuss, which was not awfully well received, I don't think. I'm kind of excited. They got Cumberbatch as the Grinch, which is great casting. I'm gonna say whoopee. Because, you know, it could be fun. I enjoy those movies a little bit guiltily, the Illumination movies.
I'll give it a hard meh.
Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. The Crimes of Sneaky Depp.
Dude, Sneaky Depp's gonna be in it, and it's gonna be great. I'll give it a whoopee.
I'm quite excited. Actually, who's directing that? I don't know. Oh, it's David Yates again. Jesus, what is he doing?
Who is he?
He's like the director of all the
Harry Potters?
The last like 50 Harry Potters. Fantastic Beasts director David Yates defends not firing Johnny Depp. Oh boy.
Yes.
Well, because he had those accusations of beating his wife.
Fantastic Beasts should recast Johnny Depp. Poor Johnny. Why is everyone hating?
Because he hit his wife.
He did not.
Apparently.
He did not.
Allegedly.
He wouldn't.
I'm very excited because it's going back to I feel like we just talked about this because the picture came out. Probably be a trailer sometime in the near future. I'm not happy about Johnny, but he looked decent in that picture. I am happy about Jude Law's Dumbledore. That looks pretty cool.
Dumbledore.
Excited to see more new characters. Newt Scamander's brother.
Not excited for that.
It's going into the magic World War II. So I am excited. I'm excited to see what they do with that. Very good. Very nice.
Very nice.
All right. Let's keep this moving. Creed 2.
That's gonna be. It's so dumb. Why would they make another one?
Because the first one was so good.
Yeah, but it was a good conclusion.
The first one's one of my favorite movies of all time. Most inspirational movie I've ever seen. So I'm very excited. Stallone's directing, which is not an amazing sign, but I believe he directed Did he direct the first Rocky? I think he directed the one from 2006. Yeah, Rocky Balboa, which people like generally. But
I haven't watched it.
I think Creed worked a lot because of Ryan Coogler, because he really brought like a new energy to it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how it's gonna work under Stallone. Also, is he gonna die, Rocky?
I hope not.
I think he might, but I gotta be excited because it's just I want to see more of what Adonis has been up to, you know.
Don't talk to him like you know him. My boy Adonis.
Hard a whoopee. Also,
give it a slight whoopee.
Fantastic Beasts 2 whoopee.
I'll give it a whoopee for Johnny.
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
I haven't seen
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph 1, so
it's
I don't know.
Pretty good. It's not amazing. A lot of people say it's amazing. I don't think it's amazing. It's pretty fun. Yeah, sure. I like the premise of this. He goes like onto the internet. It sounds a bit like the Emoji Movie, because they went through like apps and stuff. But I'm assuming this will be
better,
a million times better. I like the premise, and the first one's pretty good. So sure.
I'll give it a meh.
A whoopee.
You wouldn't give it a whoopee, would you?
An animated Spider-Man film. I think about Miles Morales.
Just in general, I know you do.
Very good. I think maybe we haven't seen anything from it. Hope it's good.
It's gonna get. It's not gonna be. Good.
Whoopee. Although Sony animation, not the best. Emoji Movie. Hotel Transylvania. Aquaman. Yeah.
My man.
That was very loud. As Momoa would want it.
I'm excited for Aquaman because I love my Momoa.
Also, the director's pretty good. Amber Heard didn't really impress me in Justice League that much.
But she didn't have anything to do.
Neither did Aquaman, really, to be perfectly honest. Like he was just like, I don't know. I was hoping he'd be like this big standout. And he was just like, all right, I know what you are.
He's cool.
Whole movie about it, sure. Apparently, the underwater effect looks amazing. I'm excited to see a trailer.
I'll give it a whoopee.
I'm gonna give it a yeah. For the record, if no one knows why we do that so much, that's our Momoa impression from the from the trailer.
I'll give that a my man.
Bumblebee.
I'll give that a just like a bat. I dig it.
Bumblebee.
Dumbledore.
So they're making a.
Why is John Cena? Why?
They're making a Bumblebee spin-off to the Transformer movies starring John Cena, apparently.
Oh my god.
It's directed by the director of of Travis Knight, but his name is Travis Knight. Of Kubo and the Two Strings and the Box Trolls. Okay, those are pretty good, I suppose.
I want to watch Kubo.
Yeah, me too. The Box Trolls is is pretty good. I thought what's her name was in it? The Edge of 17. What's her name? Haley Steinfeld.
Dave Chappelle.
Haley
Why not-
Steinfeld,
why not-
who is a very likable actress. John Cena, who is an incredibly unlikable man, who is also very likable. I'm gonna have to watch all the Transformers movies for a video soon, so I guess
Oh,
I'll get
good
into
luck
it
with
then.
that.
Yeah, but who cares? It's the last one didn't make as much money as they were hoping, so I am maybe this is the one where they turn it around because this is the first one with no Michael Bay. I don't know how they're gonna make a. How do you make a Bumblebee movie though? Like he talks through a radio in his like brain, right? I remember that part from the first one.
So John Cena is gonna be Bumblebee?
No, I wish.
That'd be so
Oh,
good.
it's in the 80s? Alright, you know what? This doesn't sound that bad. But I'm still saying meh.
I'm gonna give it a hard nabra.
Alright, Mary Poppins Returns, starring the wife of John Krasinski herself. As we
Emily
will,
Sharp.
as we will refer to her forever. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, the Hamilton man. So,
That was so many words.
directed by the director of Into the Woods and Pirates 4.
That's not promising.
No.
At least the first part.
I'm gonna say meh.
I'll give it a meh. I haven't seen the first
Yeah.
Mary Poppins, I don't think.
It's great. Yeah. I you know, it might be good actually because Lin-Manuel Miranda makes good songs. Emily Blunt looks like she's gonna be good as Mary Poppins. I don't know. I don't think anyone was really asking for this though, but
No one wanted this.
we'll see. And finally, ending on a big one,
What is it?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Why are they making a Queen movie?
Because what's his name wants it, and the director of the X-Men stuff, Bryan Singer.
Seth Rogen.
Fox halts production on Queen biopic due to Bryan Singer's health matter. Jesus. Okay. Well, so maybe this won't come out next year.
I don't. What is this? Why?
Alright.
So
Freddie.
you're gonna watch all of these movies?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Bryan Singer makes decent movies, even though apparently he's maybe not a great guy, according to some rumors.
Damn it, Brian.
They're gonna have Mr. Robot as what's his name as Freddie Mercury, Rami Malek. We have a discount Tom here. Ben Hardy. What was he in?
I love the.
Oh, he was Angel in X-Men. Well, that's probably not gonna happen, so no use in talking about it. And with that amazing movie, we conclude our 2018 list. Did we miss something? Probably. This was thrown together yesterday at like 10 o'clock. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We will be back in
2 weeks.
Yeah, the pod after the next pod will be a fresh new take.
Full of Tom Cruise.
Oh my god. So, not next pod, but the next pod. It's going to be great. Hope you haven't had a great New Year's.
Oh yeah, Griff.
Hope you had the griffest of New Year's. You can find me on YouTube, BHL Hudson. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, BHL_Hudson. If you want to email the pod to deliver anything to us, it's bhlhudsonvids@gmail.com. You can find Frederick,
Wait.
who is eating chips nowhere.
You can find me on YouTube at FDK Gaming, where I make some sick Minecraft videos. And I'm an albatross.
Twitter.
You can find me on Twitter at FDK_AdultSniper.
Adult Sniper. Very
Adult
good.
Sniper.
Well, I hope you could hear the descent into madness as this mostly descent into disinterest as this progressed. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Goodbye. Happy New Year.